1, 2, 3, 4. I told you so. I told you. I told you so. I told you. Remember when I told you about 9/11? Remember when I told you about Building 7? Remember when I told you about the fluoride in the water? Yes, I did. Remember when I told you about the New World Order? Remember that? Remember when I told you about the chemtrails in the sky? Remember when I told you that NASA was full of lies? Remember when I told you about the ultra mind control? Well, I just want to say that I told you so, yeah. Remember when I told you about 432 hertz, that is, and what 440 can do to you? It hurts my ears. Remember when I told you about the vaccine agenda? Yes, I did. And that Michelle Obama is a transgender. Yes, he is. The dinosaur fraud, the climate change scam, and yes, Sandra Bullock is also a man. Remember when I told you that there ain't no globe? Well, I just want to say that I told you so. 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 Yeah. Remember when I told you about the TV flicker rate? And how it puts your brain in an alpha state? Remember when I told you about germ theory? Remember when I told you about gravity? Remember that? Remember when I told you about Paul McCartney? Remember when I told you about direct energy? Remember when I told you about Monsanto? Well, I just want to say that I told you so. 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 Yeah. Remember when I told you about the mainstream media? Your so-called celebrities and pedophilia. Remember that child trafficking and adrenochrome? Remember when I told you about the Georgia Guidestone? Remember when I told you about the false flag operation? Remember when I told you about 5G radiation? Remember that I told you that? Well, I just want to say that I told you so. 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 Yeah. But you didn't listen. I told you so. I told you so.
We will be back in some form.
We have an army of digital soldiers. Because this was an insurgency.
Hundreds dead, thousands infected across multiple continents.
You guys know what this represents? Well,
all people that have gone out there against the mainstream media and said, you're going to call us racist, you're going to call us potential Timothy McVeighs, you are.
All right. Hope you patriots out there kicking ass and taking names. Welcome to the party, folks. PatriotPartyNews.com. I am your host, Chaz Carter, better known as Underground Patriot. Coming to you live from the Wolf Den, folks. Oh, my goodness. The action does not stop, does it? Oh, my goodness. I haven't... played that opener in a minute. I told you so. I'm back here just, dancing just like the rest of you. I see you guys commenting in the chats, those that can see us, because guess what? They are censoring the dog fire out of us today. So I'm sorry for those that are on Rumble. To flip up the algorithm on Rumble, just to let you know, comment with your state. By the way, there's strategy behind that, and also gives you a shout out. Let us know where you are watching us from. Anywhere you're watching us right now, if there's a live chat, go ahead and start letting us know where you are watching us from. Everybody, you'll flip the script pretty quick with the algorithms out there. Especially on the big boys. There you go. Buffalo, freaking Texas. Illinois in the house. Louisiana, good to have you. Jersey, I see you. Middle Fork, Indiana, Minnesota, Texas. And there the hell is Alabama. Mississippi's in the house, kicking in that door. Arkansas, what's up with you? Alberta, Canada, good to have you. Lubbock County, Republic of Texas. Cookeville, Tennessee, I got family there, and Salina out in that direction. I don't know where that's at. Alabama, of course, Mr. Broadway. I heard much. England, United Kingdom, Kentucky. Awesome. Well, good to see everyone, because this is where the cool cats go to get their daily intel, news, and bread. That's right, to PatriotPartyNews.com. Folks, we are more than just a website. We are a full functioning badassery patriot broadcasting network, broadcasting around the world 24/7. Folks, as you guys know, a lot of folks are coming over to Patriot Shoot because of everything that's going on and what they're doing to the algorithms. You want to go to a place where it's algorithm free and you're able to see everything all over the place. It's pretty cool. You need to check out Patriot Shoot. That's where a lot of the Patriots are hanging out. We're discussing a lot of this stuff that's going on behind the scenes. And obviously with our state groups, a lot of the stuff, especially with the data centers right now, are ending up in a lot of your backyards in intimate domain. Ever heard of that term? Yeah. We're finding out about this within the state groups. You might want to go check it out. Again, go to join.patriotshoot.com. It is a 30-day free trial. Check it out. You can see for yourself, and you'll understand why so many patriots are hanging out there. It's pretty freaking cool. Don't forget about our other partners here. And of course, you can donate directly to the cause. It helps us. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Okay. This is We the People funded, not We the Cabal. Just understand that as we go through this process. Just like one of the partners here is helping out with the tick invasion, saving families, starting with actually now I can say a testimonial. Still got to get it tested though, Mr. Tick. Text your first and last name to 877-776-6391. We also have a fuel additive that you can add to your fuel that will extend the life of your fuel, especially right now. But I'm kind of hyped because it did go down a little bit, didn't it? We'll talk probably a little bit about that as well, which that's a blessing, of course. And then, of course, obviously, we'll just get right down to the meat and potatoes. We're already off grid, ladies and gentlemen. We've hooked up with a company called SkycomPTT.com. And if you click on Shop Now and then click on the PPN red button, voila, you get the 009 special. That's actually what it says here, 009. I thought that was kind of cool. Not 007, 009, baby. America. Off grid. Two-way, state-of-the-art, encryption, security, everything. We are officially off the internet in terms of already having a platforms set up. And I will tell you, there's 5 groups, 4 are public. 1 is leadership, not public. And in our international group, we have Charlie Ward and the Insiders Club as well. We're connected. It's pretty awesome. So be a part of what's going on off the internet. Yeah, that's the place to be. And it happens randomly. And so it's really cool to be able to talk to patriots everywhere and not be dependent upon the internet. And that's what we want. As you can tell, look what's happening in the news feeds with the AI. You can't hardly even tell what's real and what's not. We probably have to go back in time a little bit to be able to get some accuracy. Remember the days when you had on the boots on the ground reporting there on the scene? It's about time we have that back again. And I'm hoping we'll be able to have that with this and with this with these platforms and groups that have been formed. Again, you can go to SkycomPTT.com, click on Shop Now, and then you'll see the red PPN button there, and you click on that, and again, magically delicious. There you go. All right, I see the master of disaster, the one and only Mr. Punisher Dallas in the house. Good to see you, brother.
What's up, man?
Man, well, every day gets, I guess, gooder, if I'm able to say that, in terms of what we've talked about is manifesting over and over again. I don't see no peace talks happening, but I do see a bunch of things getting blown up all over the place, which, I mean, it's really no surprise. I think either you or I is not even surprised by this, maybe by how fast it happened instantly versus there being a hard pause. And there wasn't. It was like instantaneous, but people start bombing each other.
Yeah, it's old adage, shoot first, ask questions later, apparently. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I thought that was like a movie quote.
Right.
No, that's how our governments do, complex international, negotiation is just blow a bunch of crap up and they'd be like, hey, you want to talk? Which is ironic because every time somebody's punched me in the mouth and then asked me if I wanted to talk afterwards, we haven't talked very well, I mean, but apparently in war, that's how it works. You blow them up, then you talk about peace. You don't talk about peace before blowing them up, or stop blowing them up while you're talking about peace. You do it all at the same time. It's really, really, it's complex business, Chaz, and it's apparently way above our pea brains and our mental capabilities to grasp the complexity of peace negotiations, because they're doing it the exact opposite way any other human being on the planet would. But hey, they know better, right? They got a plan.
Lots of things are happening all over the place. I don't know about you. I like the winter more than the summer. It's just me. I'm a warm nature guy. And man, but I can't stand it when it is super hot. It drives me bonkers. And they're saying that over in the Heathrow, Kew Gardens, I guess UK area, new records are skyrocketing in Celsius. So I don't know what 35 is in Fahrenheit. Do you, by chance, Dallas? I failed that class, I think.
No, it's like I know it's at least double, but I think it's almost triple, so 100 and something.
Okay, there you go, 102, 103, perhaps, like a fever. Yeah, here we go. Iran launches new strikes on Tel Aviv, claiming the U.S. broke the ceasefire and that the region is entering a new era. Dang. Crazy. And then look here, looky, here
it's
comes
95, Chaz.
95
degrees.
Thank you.
So I was close. I mean, it's almost triple.
Still, it's pretty hot. Margie Taylor Greene here is saying, how dare the peasants complain about data centers stealing their water and driving the cost of electricity? How dare the peasants complain AI will replace their jobs? The peasants are dangerous extremists if they don't shut up and comply. They're saying here, she forwarded a post breaking the federal government is targeting anti-AI and data center activists. They are formulating a new threat category called anti-tech violent extremism. And this is, let me see if I can grab this. There it is. So can you see that on the screen, hopefully?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right. It fakes me out sometimes.
Emerging extremism threat. Well, I mean, Chaz, there have been 2 people arrested in Texas purely for talking about
post, wasn't it? Wasn't one of them a Facebook post from a woman? Is that correct?
Yeah, talking about people reportedly getting sick from the drinking water.
Yeah.
She got arrested, and then influencer went to kind of protest her erection.
97.6. Somebody says 97.
Arrest. Oh man, I was so sideways on a word there. He was protesting her arrest. He got arrested, but now there's been a second person arrested for simply making a Facebook or social media post talking about people getting sick from the drinking water. You showed the video. We talked about it yesterday about the Rio Grande. You showed the video of Dino standing in the middle of the Rio Grande, bone dry. Now my understanding he was in New Mexico, so he's farther west than some of our people in Texas, but not far. I mean, it comes from the west, so if it's dry where he is, and it means it's going to dry up in Texas as well because it flows, west to east towards the Gulf. But I mean, this is the new thing, right? If you were an anti-vaxxer or you didn't want to take part in the bioweapon test jab, then you were a threat. Now, if you don't want them to build an AI center that's bigger than 3 times or 4 times the size of New York or New Jersey in your backyard, take up all of your water, use up all of your electricity. Oh, and by the way, confiscate part of your land. If that doesn't sound like a really cool, fair idea to you, you are now an anti-technology extremist. And you are, I promise you, they're building, not data centers, but reports of everybody that shows up to a city council meeting and says, "Hey, I don't agree with this." Right? I mean, Iran missile breaks Tel Aviv.
Yeah, that's what it's all over the internet. Like I said, you have really boots on the ground. I mean, it's looking that way, just to be honest with you. That's what it seems like is happening. It just seems like people are trying to buy time for something very big that's about to happen. But I'm telling you, after this, Dallas, after this big thing, man, there's going to be so much abundance. I feel it. I still feel it. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, and I don't expect everybody to agree with me, but I'm just telling you. And by the way, I want to give a shout out to Nino. It was pretty cool. Nino, after our show, we were showing that about the Rio Grande. He actually went down there because I guess he doesn't live that far away, and was reporting, showed a video. It definitely put the rumors down, and I made a comment on it and just said, man, I appreciate you, confirming that, because those are the things, honestly, we got to have somebody that we know personally in some cases to be able to go down there and do it. Yeah, Gravedigger says he lives right next to it. But anyway, just want to say thank you. That was awesome. That was a cool move. So I got Mike Flynn up on the board here, Hoss. Talking about the Chinese Communist Party is the single greatest external threat to the United States of America. This is not a political statement. It's not an opinion offered for effect. It is an operational reality. I lived as a director of DIA and national security advisor, and it's the conclusion confirmed by every serious threat assessment produced by the United States intelligence community in years since. And so, anyway.
Then why are we at war with Iran, Chaz?
Because China supplies Iran. And also,
I know, but if China is the number one threat, wouldn't you think we would go, if we were going to go to war, we'd go to war with the number one threat, not the number one threat's little minion dog that they give a bunch of weapons to? You know what I mean? Like,
can it be one of the same? I mean, think about it. China and Iran are pretty much tied at the hip. I mean, you can look at it like that too, potentially, but no, I mean, can it be misdirection on that from the intelligence community, Flynn putting himself out there?
I mean,
is it part of the 5G stuff that, that we talk about all the time? Is that part of the warfare? Some people in the chat are saying yes, and some are saying no. I think everything is built for confusion. We know where confusion comes from, don't we? We all know where confusion comes from. Okay, that's a fact. The devil, by God, the devil. I mean, here's what I don't necessarily understand is why we are being splintered so much. Oh my God, Chaz, I can't believe you're saying that. No, we're speaking truth. Because it's coming to a point to where people start going in one direction, get your hand slapped because it falls apart, the narrative blows up, and now you got a bunch of pissed off people in different groups. Pride come before the fall. And that's what's happening. Just everybody needs to hold tight. I mean, what's happened and what's been said and what we've been telling is facts. And it's going to continue to be so. It's not because we're some big shots, know everything, because we don't. And we're not big shots. We're regular people, just like you. Sorry about that, man. I was just answering indirectly somebody in the chat there.
No, you're good. I mean, it does beg the question why, because it is, from my perspective, it is a definitive target to break up MAGA, to break up the conservatives, to pit. We've always noticed to pit the Democrats versus Republicans, the right versus the left, the white versus the black, but now they're intentionally doing it within the movement, and that's bizarre, right? And everybody still claims that it's part of the movie and it's a part of the bigger plan. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't. Okay, cool, but it doesn't make sense. And why divide? Why divide and conquer? That's how you keep control.
Yeah.
So then it begs the question: who is doing it, and for what control end game are they doing it? Does that make sense? And
all roads go to Cabal, homie.
Well,
All roads go. I mean, you can pick a channel, and unfortunately, everyone does not like the channel it's going through right now.
I tend to agree, but that's where the question comes. Like, if this is being done on purpose, then who is pulling the strings and for what end game?
Yeah, or not? Yeah, 100%. It's just like we're seeing right here. All kinds of stuff is starting to come out. Like, for instance, Jeffrey Epstein sent an email in 2017 stating that Senator Marco Rubio was the original funder of the Steele dossier. I've never heard this in a million years, but it is all over the internet, and people are tripping out.
And where's Marco Rubio right now? Smack dab in the middle of the top of this administration.
Yeah. This is something right off the press here. They're saying all TV USA assets in the government are APAC assets here. They said Representative Anna Paulina Luna blocked us from sharing her APAC receipts yesterday. And there it is. Yeah, well, I'm sure that's not real. I'm sure but I bet you that's real. Starting it up. Why would she block that?
Well,
probably like we all would. We don't want that out there about us. Come on, let's be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the truth is being revealed. I unfortunately just think that the truth is blaring a bright light on the wrong people, which is again, it goes back to why have the Epstein files not been fully released, because it's going to shine a light on a lot of our key political figures and donors that are directly tied to this administration. And every other administration, right? I mean, I was thinking about this the other day. The Patriot Act was signed into law by one of the presidents that most of us put up on a pedestal, and that was the Bushes, right? Both of them, but specifically Bush Jr.
Unfortunately, I voted for Jr. So.
Oh, I voted for. I mean, well, I'd have to go back and look if I was old enough. But if I was old enough, I would have voted for his dad. But man, they were up here in my world. Then come to find out that they're just as, I mean, they're all corrupt. And I just, the more people shy away from revealing the truth, the more the truth seems to be undeniable that they're all guilty. And when I say all, I mean literally all of them, one way or the other. If you're not guilty by being in the files, you are guilty by protecting those pieces of garbage that are in the files. Like it's the same guilt.
Well, we're used to seeing Trump's star getting vandalized and everything else. I think people are starting to figure out some things that's happening in Hollywood. This is Tom Hanks, like a star on Hollywood Boulevard or wherever that's at. And someone's marked out his name and put pedophile. So there you go. Interesting. People are starting to breathe through some things there. And AIPAC is up to more shenanigans as well. Some internet stuff that's happening right now. A lot of deletions are occurring, but not before someone grabs a handy screenshot. This is AIPAC showed its true colors before they deleted this post. There's the post there.
Oh yeah. About bragging about winning this South seat. Yeah.
And when people put light on it, man, it disappeared like a fart in the wind. Gone.
Well, I mean, the state of Israel, the country of Israel is bragging about this little tiny congressional House seat in northern Kentucky. Israel.
Wait, there's more. There's more. Each red dot represents an IP address that has downloaded or shared child pornography in a 30-day period of time.
But yeah, we can't go arrest any of these jackasses
Or find them, but we can track down every individual that's ever done such a crime. How come these red dots are gone if you know where they're coming from? I mean,
Yeah.
that's probably
You can track down a dude in a cave in the middle of Afghanistan with a pager, but you can't arrest these people that are taking part and promoting and propagating child pornography. And I don't get it, Chaz. I don't get it. You can hunt down a woman that makes a Facebook post that just simply says, I am getting reports of people becoming ill from drinking the water. They can track her ass down and arrest her, put her in jail, Chaz. But they can't track any of these dirtbags down. Like, come on, man.
By the way, I'm proud to say YouTube is keeping up with us. I see everybody in the chat over there. What's up? I can't believe you guys are still there and the channel's still there. So we're some way or another, it's there. So we'll see.
Kudos to YouTube.
Yeah, right. That's a trip. Yeah. So I've heard stories now. Trump was at Walter Reed for a physical, and then I'm seeing Trump is going to the Camp David cabinet meeting as Iran deal pressure grows. This is being reported by Fox News here, and yeah, we'll see here. Is that here?
Iran negotiations on edge this morning after the U.S. conducted self-defensive strikes near the Strait of Hormuz yesterday. Jeff Paul is live in Dubai and joins us now with the latest. Good morning, Jeff.
Yeah, good morning. And despite the U.S. carrying out those strikes last night in southern Iran, Gulf Arab states remain hopeful that a deal can get done. We know that a delegation from Iran has recently traveled to Qatar to continue on with those diplomatic relations. But within Iran itself, officials there say that these talks with the U.S. are proving a little difficult.
It is not the first time we are witnessing these contradictions from the United States. In fact, one of the problems in our negotiations is these inconsistencies and contradictions in their behavior. This is not a new issue.
I'll just stop it there, more or less. But that seems pretty staged to me. What's your thoughts?
Well, which part? The lady from Iran saying
all of it. Like something. It just doesn't. Nothing seems real. How about that? Nothing seems real.
I mean, it goes back to
relate with that statement. I'm just asking.
It goes back to the vice admiral who was on Fox, clearly wearing a mask. Like, it wasn't the vice admiral. The dude was clearly wearing a mask. It was not bulging, not wrinkling, not crazy. It was the flap. It was perfectly visible to the naked eye. There was a flap where he was obviously wearing a mask. Like, just how about we stop playing games and just tell the truth? Like, you say it all the time. The truth or the end is not for everyone. There are going to be people that you can show them the proof and the truth right in front of their face, and they just will not see it because they either are incapable, they are either emotionally or pride is in the way or whatever. Right? I've been having a conversation with somebody involved in my ministry, and he can't get out of his own way because his pride is too big, and he can't see past his own short-term sightedness. No matter what I say, no matter what I show him, what I tell him, he just can't get out of his own way. That is how people are going to be. There are going to be people that aren't going to believe any of this, period. There are going to be people that have believed all the way up to this point, and then something changes, and it's not what they thought, and they're going to be like, well, I don't believe that. Well, no, it's here. I'm telling you, this is this is the truth. Well, that's not what I was told yesterday. Well, I know, because yesterday you were lied to. Today I'm telling you the truth. Like and it goes back to that's my hiccup with Kash Patel and Dan Bongino and all these people that we were supposed to trust, who have lied directly to our faces. And then they're going to come out at some point and be like, okay, here's the truth. Well, how the hell do I know that? Because you lied to me yesterday, but today you're telling me the truth. But it just, I mean, yeah, it's the truth is not for everyone. The end is not for everyone. I just want the freaking truth, Chaz. I can handle the truth no matter how gross and distorted and unpleasant it might be, because then I can at least adjust and I can adapt if I know that that's the truth. The problem right now is none of this shit's real, man. None of it. Everything that we're being told, everything that is coming out of this administration and the last administration and everybody that has anything to do with politics, it is all lies. It is all deception, and it's all misinformation or disinformation. And I'm so done. Like I'm emotionally and mentally, spiritually, I'm just drained. The only thing that keeps me going is that I know God the Father, Jesus Christ, died on the cross and 3 days later rose to defeat death, to give me an opportunity to connect directly with the source, God the Father, the creator of all creations. And because of that knowledge, I know where I'm going to spend eternity. Outside of that, everything else to me is it's all a lie and it's all made up and it's all fiction. I don't know what to do with it, man.
Yeah, it's all good. Here's a little message here from is this Jordan Clark, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes. Yeah, he passed away this weekend.
Yeah. He's talking about something happening today. This is a video he cut prior to his death, which is interesting. Check this out.
All right, so I don't want to give too much hopium, but there's something coming. So if you guys remember the Ingersoll Lockwood website, huge fan of it. A lot of hidden links. You got to highlight the pages, and you'll find hidden links within that take you to different things and lots of different documents, hidden documents. But what's crazy is on this website, there has been this link where if you click on it, it takes you to the state fairs, the World State Fairs. And all right, so if you go to the website and you click, you highlight next to the Space Force logo, and where it says hiring, there's the colon. You click that colon, it's a link, and it takes you to this. America 250, Pioneering Frontiers, the World's Fairs. Don't forget about this. Search the video from 2022, 3 years ago, where Trump said his first day in office, he's going to have an executive order creating 250 years of a celebration. Starting May 26th of 2025, very soon, lasting through July, I think July 20th, something, 2026. That's 1 year. 2025 is a Jubilee year. If you don't know what the Jubilee is, it's every 50 years, and we are in a Jubilee. I don't know what's coming, but connecting these dots, this is absolutely insane. I encourage you guys to go research it for yourself. Look up on the Ingersoll Lockwood, those hidden links, and look this video up from Trump back in 2022. And all I can say is obviously the best is yet to come. Look at all the amazing things happening around the Middle East right now. And man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for what's to come. Stay positive, unite. Where we go one, we go all.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, those that don't know, I mean, first of all, that video is a year
How
old.
did he die, by the way? Do you know? I don't know the cause of death.
Yeah, so he's been a fitness, consultant and a personal trainer virtually his whole life. I mean, his whole adult life. And about 4 years ago, he had catastrophic heart failure, just kind of out of nowhere. And for the last 4 years, he has been battling. I mean, his heart was damaged. He was on a list, a donor list to receive a transplant. But we all know how that works. If you don't have money, if you don't have insurance, then well, you ain't at the top of that list. If you don't have direct connections to Epstein and his organ harvesting network, then you don't get a replacement. But ultimately, his heart just failed. He was very into nutrition and fitness. It was one of those like freak accident. It wasn't an accident, just one of those freak things of nature where his heart failed. But the last several years, the last time I talked to him directly was probably 6 months ago, maybe 9 months ago. And he was, by the end of the interview, he was visibly winded, and just his heart just wasn't pumping correctly. It wasn't pumping right, but he passed away of ultimately heart failure. Don't really know why, or like what caused it. To my knowledge, I mean, we talked, but he didn't know what brought it on. It just kind of happened one day. But yeah, that video is a year old. It does bring up a very interesting point, though, is that July 4th is 4 weeks away, 5 weeks away. I mean, we're so close.
Not that far away, right? Right around the corner.
And that's supposed to be the big giant celebration, but there aren't any world fairs built that I'm aware of, right? Unless these data centers, they're going to be like, they're going to pull a Houdini and rip off the roof, and it's going to be these cool world fairs underneath, which I don't think that's true. I don't think that's even a remote possibility, but I'm kind of questioning that mode of thinking, right? Like July 4th is supposed to be this big day where all this stuff is revealed and Trump comes out, the savior of the world and the universe. But that's 4.5 weeks away. And, nobody has any money to travel or anything, and nothing has been prepared that I personally am aware of. And so I don't know what that means. Maybe it's going to be in his next term. Who knows?
So this is Ethan Levin's. He's a gentleman that gave the coordinates to Iran on social media to where the nuclear facilities were. Supposedly Iran went and bombed it, and then he got his accounts deleted or censored. He's back on. He's showing the video where Israel has begun bombing dams in Lebanon, and if the dam broke, it'd be like some Evan Almighty stuff. You hear what I'm saying?
It'd be like the Three Gorges Dam when we used to watch that every day.
Oh, every day. Look at that. That's where it hit. And look at all the houses and everything else behind there. This is being reported by Middle East Observer, and that's what all of a sudden. That's when Iran went AP and started, bombing Israel, and that's what they're showing. They're not even showing any of the stuff of what Israeli military has done.
Yeah, how is that not a war crime, Chaz? You're not attacking military bases. You're not attacking military personnel. You're attacking water, like dams that are going to kill tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of innocent civilians. And somehow Israel is the only country in the world that gets away with that bullshit. Like, I don't get it. They can bomb Israel. Israel doesn't bomb military sites. They bomb civilian sites all of the freaking time. Now there's footage coming out on October 7th where Israel was killing their own people as they were running and fleeing that concert. There's now footage coming out of Israel killing their own people and blaming it all on the Palestinians, or Hamas, so they could destroy Gaza. Like,
well, I want to say this too. I had a really good friend of mine that messaged me up and was like, because he's known me, for almost 40 years, and his wife is Jewish. He was like, man, I don't understand this stuff. I know you're not like that, but can you help me understand? And very simple, just said the Zionist fake Jews are hiding behind the Jewish people and using it as an absolute shield. We're not saying that everyone that's Jewish is bad or anything like that, but it's the Zionists behind Israel. And majority of them are not even from, obviously, Israel or started out Jewish. They converted and was educated and so forth. But to make it seem like lifelong, but it's all by design. And that's what I was trying to explain to a friend. And he understood and whatnot. But he's like, man, it's kind of crazy how many things simultaneously, from history to what we're seeing right now. And it's kind of mirroring one another from things of the past. and it seems like they're going to try to repeat some type of COVID scare. You see what they're doing right now. They've got that anchored pretty hard and heavy, but man, they're not getting the kind of juice that I think they thought they were going to get. And it's just like what's happening with this guy right here. Heard about this one? This is like James Bond stuff, dude. He don't look too happy right now, and this is probably the reason why. This is an American journalist has been charged with acting as a covert agent for Beijing after federal prosecutors allege he spent years preparing confidential reports for a Chinese government handler. And this is being reported by JTN Reports. And it's pretty serious that the information was going to be delivered directly to Xi himself, Jinping. So, wow. And then we took one step further, and then it's being reported also. Economic Times, you can go look it up as well, is there. So they've all jumped in on it. So, but hey, man, the propaganda continues. Ebola outbreak in Uganda, you know, they're going to keep on keeping on pushing that. I'll tell you this. Do you like smoothies?
I mean, yes, I don't eat them or drink them very often, but yeah.
Okay. Well, be chill for a minute because smoothie recall updates as FDA sets most serious risk level in salmonella poisoning. Now, I didn't know there was classifications here, Dallas, but they say this is a class 1, meaning death. And they're recalling like 4,980 pounds of this smoothie product after it was notified by phone. Now, I was doing today's show, Coffee with Chaz on Patriot Shoot, and we were covering this as well. But it's a banana smoothie. Stay away from anything banana smoothie, okay? Just be real. They said it goes right into a class 1, even life-threatening and death. And yeah, it seems like
it just means that it's such a high concentration of salmonella that if you drink it, it'll I mean, basically it poisons you and it will kill you.
I guess everybody likes banana daiquiris. It's over for a while. So
I stick with strawberry daiquiris, man. If I'm my favorite though, my go-to is pina colada, baby.
Okay,
if I'm gonna drink an umbrella fruity drink, it's gonna be a pina colada with a little extra rum in it.
Iran hangs another man over alleged spying for Israel intel agency, and executions mount. They don't play. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're a child predator over there, they hung a 13-year-old boy. I think he raped some girl under 9 or did something, and it was a public execution. Hundreds of thousands of people, showed up to watch. It was pretty crazy.
I mean, it's barbaric, but I guarantee you, there's a reason that there's almost zero theft in Thailand, because they chop your hand off if you get caught stealing. If you get caught twice, they chop both your hands off. Like, if we started executing these child predators and these pedophiles, especially the ones in the government that are making it legal in California for you to have sex with a minor as long as it's only 10 years difference.
Nuts, man.
I mean, that's a real thing, Chaz. I mean, you know that, right? Like that got passed into law. You can sleep, you can have sex with a minor as long as it's no more than a 10-year difference. Yeah, if we started executing those predators and those pedophiles in our government and in our society, man, life would change a whole lot. I mean, it'd change real fast.
Yeah. Well, I think that's going to be the spark, I feel, that changes freaking everything when we actually get some heavy-duty arrest, if we even do, for that matter. But I'm thinking the Project Bluebeam didn't go over too well. I think it was a bust for them because we're like, come on, we're ready. We got the door open. Say, come on, give me another one. come on. You know, I mean, that's really what we all feel like. Come on, I'm ready for the internet to be sliced and diced like a Ginzo knife. You hear what I'm saying? Remember that back in the day?
Yep. You cut right through a tomato and a piece of paper.
There you go. But I think at the end of the day, they all do need to put up or shut up. So.
Oh man, I disappeared. That was weird. See you,
all
buddy.
right, brother. Talk to you. See you. Another one in the box, folks. Appreciate you guys tuning in as you always do. Listen, you want to know what's going on behind the scenes, and you're tired of being censored. You're tired of algorithms not showing you everything that's going on free social media. Go right now to join.patriotshoot.com for a free trial right now. You'll be glad you did. Find out things that are happening in your backyard that matter to you, matter to your family, okay? Don't be dependent upon an algorithm giving you false expectations, and especially hiding key information around your local area. Here at Patriot Shoot, we pride ourselves on working together and getting you the truth. In some cases, you may not want to hear it, but we all know the truth will set you free. God bless the Republic of the United States of America, and God bless you, Patriots. Without you folks, there is no America or world. God bless. See ya. Hi there, I'm Chaz Carter. Welcome to Patriot Shoot. If you're looking for a censorship-free platform where you can freely express your thoughts and connect with like-minded individuals, then you're in the right place. At Patriot Shoot, we offer more than just a membership. For just $8.99 per month, we provide you with daily intel, weekly giveaways, and access to our exclusive voice chat platform called Patriot Talk, where we have somewhere between 200 to 400 active members just on that alone, discussing a wide range of topics every single day. You'll gain access to our state groups where you can connect with members in your states at a grassroots level. Our community is all about open dialogue and sharing valuable information without the fear of being silenced. Whether it's discussing current events, giving advice, or personal matters, or simply connecting with others on Patriot Shoot, it is the place to be. So what are you waiting for? Join us today. Experience the freedom of speech and just fill out the form below and get started. We cannot wait to have you here with us, and welcome aboard.